Hey guys, late as usual. One day I'll stop expecting myself to actually upload to a schedule. I'm only just now starting to get my life back on track from LFCC. I was so exhausted after that con. It was so worth it though. I had an amazing time both at the con in general and doing all the YALC stuff. I was absolutely spoilt by my green room pass. I genuinely don't know how I'm going to cope at cons without them in future. Saturday of LFCC was absolutely manic. The crowds were out in full for Stan Lee, the aircon was as crap as it always is at Earl's Court, and I had picked the absolute worst cosplay for a hot July day. But I looked awesome, so I couldn't really give a crap. I spent most of the morning trying to squeeze in as many cosplay shoots as physically possible. Then I went to my Stan Lee photo shoot, and then it was time to put my author hat on. And by that I mostly mean sitting in the green room for an hour chatting with other authors and enjoying the ability to actually sit down and breathe. The panel was so much fun, I really enjoyed myself. Andy was a wonderful chair and Tim and Rainbow were awesome. I managed not to embarrass myself fangirling over Rainbow, so A+ for me. There were way more people attending than I expected, but somehow I wasn't as nervous as I thought I would be. I guess because cons are where I'm most comfortable and I had a lot of friends in the audience. Directly after that was my signing, which again was way more popular than I anticipated. And what was really nice was a lot of people came who had bought the book after watching the panel because they really enjoyed hearing me speak. And or thought I had fabulous hair, so I really have to give Lisa and Jerry credit for styling my wig. Everyone was lovely, and also I got this really cool fan art of Kat from Jamie Lee Pilkington. Look how awesome it is! By the time I finished signing, got all my own books signed by other authors and got back to the green room, it was already about 5 PM and I was about ready to call it quits on the cosplay for the day. Corsets are not particularly conducive to sitting down for long periods of time. So I changed, felt much better, and then spent some more time in the green room hanging out with other authors and publishing types. That was probably my favourite part of the con, getting to meet loads of YA authors, a lot of whom I'm a fan of. Everyone was so lovely and friendly, I really hope I get to do events with them in the future. I won't name everyone because I'll be here all day, but yeah, fun times. I didn't have any authory stuff to do on the Sunday, so I was a giant narcissist and cosplayed Fox, my own character, with my friend B cosplaying Kat. That was a lot of fun, and it was a much more chilled out day, though still with plenty of hanging in the green room and chatting to authors. Like I said, I've been spoiled. It was a super busy con, and as always I think a few things could have been organised a little better, but with the kind of numbers they had, I think Showmasters did about all they could. I've seen a lot of people complaining about the crowds, and particularly saying that YALC would have been better off without all of the LFCC stuff around it. And I get your point, I really do, but without LFCC we wouldn't have had YALC, and I kind of think people need to cut them some slack. This could just be my point of view as a regular con goer, but LFCC was still the main attraction. YALC was just a test run to see how something like that would go. Maybe next year it will be a con of its own, but maybe it won't and it'll still be twinned with LFCC. Personally, I'd love that because it would kill two birds with one stone for me. But yeah, the Stan Lee photo shoot queue kind of got in the way, and the venue was hot and crowded and organisation was a little off in places. But it happens, especially for a new con section like this. Let them work their kinks out for next time. Enjoy the fact that we were actually able to do something like YALC in the first place. I'm probably not making a very good argument, but I guess that's because I'm so used to how cons run that I forget that other people don't have the same expectations of things like that. But I think Showmasters could use some thanks for letting us bookish types invade a little corner of their convention for a while. Anyway, enough of that, I'll get off my soapbox now. As promised, I'm running book giveaways on both my Facebook and Tumblr, open to anyone and everyone. Links to that are down below and they both end on August 12th. Cosplayer of the week is Starbit Cosplay, who has the holy trinity of cosplay skills, photography skills and editing skills. Plus she's just really great to hang around with and needs to come to the UK more. Ida, come back to us! Next week's video will either be about fanfiction or my puppy, I haven't decided yet. Either way, I'll talk to you then. Bye!